The New York Mets would lose an absolutely heartbreaking game last night in typical Mets fashion. Not only was this the third game in a row where the Mets would homer 3 times and still lose, which I don't know how that's even possible. This is the Mets' 4th loss in a row in 11 of 14 games they have lost now. I mean, this is just feels like rock bottom. It would all start with Reed Garrett in the 8th inning, giving up a couple soft hits, which is really the unfortunate part. And then this, which I found so bizarre, Wade Lamont grounding out to Pete Alonso, and he went to second, and Luciano didn't even slide, pretty much giving up a free out. And this is just lazy baseball. If I was the manager, his ass would be on the bench after that. Thairo Estrada would follow that up with a double in the gap, and this is where we all started to get a little concerned. I mean, after that, 2 outs, we're thinking, all right, we're good. Then Garrett walks the next batter, and at this point, I don't know what Mendoza was thinking. He clearly just was out of gas and didn't have it tonight, and leaving him in was just a mistake. And that would show right here is a 97-mile-an-hour cookie right down the plate that Patrick Bailey would just absolutely destroy. And as a Mets fan myself, this just did not feel real watching this. I mean, it just feels surreal. I can't even believe we blew that, all with 2 outs as well. Like I said, again, Reed Garrett probably should not have been in this game. If I was Mendoza, I would have made the move. It just was bad managing, bad base. The look on this poor kid's face, I mean, I think that's how we all felt. That is literally home run derby, fucking meatball right over the plate. Anyone's hitting that. Yastrzemski would follow it up with a solo homer in the 9th just to add to the misery. I mean, it's just a shame for the Mets. It just seems like when the pitching is good that the offense can't hit. When the offense is hitting, the pitching is just giving up bombs. The defense has just been bad all year. I mean, the Mets just cannot find their stride in anything. And as always, the Mets would tease but never please in the 9th inning. DJ Stewart with a double off the wall. Lindor would follow that up with an absolute missile off the wall in right field. So the Mets had some life, but I mean, we all know the ending of this story. Then, most surprising to me, JD Martinez would actually come up and have an absolutely embarrassing at bat, which is shocking because he's the number 1 guy to one up in this situation. And then the icing on the cake was Mark Vientos grounding out the 3rd, which looked like an easy hit, but Mark Chapman, amazing fielder, guns him out. I mean, that is just turtle speed by Vientos right there. I think we all thought he was beating that out. I mean, this loss just sums up the Mets franchise. I mean, I respect Steve Cohen as an owner actually going on Twitter and engaging with fans and sharing his thoughts. But outside of that, I mean, the Cohen era has been a failure. Outside of 2022, this Mets team has been the same as it was under the Wilpons, just pain, misery, failing to meet expectations, and just choking. As a Mets fan myself, I may as well be done watching games, and it's late May. Make sure to subscribe, guys, for more recaps and like this video, and I'll see you guys next one.